Manny's mom, Medina, is awesome, and she really gave me free rein, as soon as a couple months in, when she figured out how quickly me and Manny got along so well, to let us kind of do our thing. And we kept in communication, like, hey, the Red Sox game is going late, we're going to have to come home at 11 instead of 10 or whatever, and she was really cool with a lot of that, and very quickly got to the point where it was like, it's okay, I trust you, just bring him back or whatever,
I would say it's a huge role. Just knowing that I had backup if I had any questions, I had backup with the Big Brother Association, but I also had backup with his grandmother. I also got to know his grandfather, his sister, his brother. So, I made a point to make a, effort to know his family as well as Anthony.
They appreciated him a lot, definitely. And they thought he was a good guy. Yeah, they loved him.
Everybody texts, text message. In the beginning it was instant messaging because it was so far long ago. But, I could call her on the phone if I needed to. She would call me on the phone.
It's been easy to communicate over the years.
I would describe my role with Kyle's mom as, I think, very positive. I think we communicated a lot. I think there were some times when Kyle was being a 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old boy that she reached out to me with, some questions on what I thought about certain situations. But I think we had a great, very always open and honest relationship. And when Kyle wouldn't call for certain periods of time because he would become a teenage shut-in, she was always great about prodding him back into the relationship. Try not to be an authoritarian, try not to take control or be overbearing. You're there to be a friend, and if they ask for advice, then certainly give it, but don't try and come in and change anything, because I think that's not the intent.
When I talked to George's mom, we mostly would just, I would call her cell phone. That evolved into text later, actually. So texting and calling were both good to get in contact. One thing I always did was I always went over to the house to pick George up. We live pretty close together, so we could meet, he could walk over to my house kind of thing. But I always went in, went up, said hi to his mom before, we did things. And I think that helped kind of build trust and build a relationship between me and his family and his mom. The relationship with George's mom has been great, and honestly, over the years, they've kind of made me feel like part of the family, which is really nice.